Hi, good afternoon to everyone. This is Sridhar. So yesterday we already discussed about business forms, classification of business. Today we are going to discuss with the topic of business entities, types of business. Business entities, types of business. So business undertaking. How many ways business undertaking? In business sector, undertaking sector, how many? How many sectors? See that the business undertaking, private sector and public sector and joint stock company. Private sector, public sector and joint stock company. These three ways have to taken undertaking of business. Undertaking of business. So under private sector, what are the things? What are the companies are involved in private sector? So what are the companies are involved in public sector? So what about joint stock company? So private sector undertaking sole partnership. Partnership, sole partnership, and joint stock cooperation and cooperative companies. Joint stock companies, cooperative companies. So under involved in private sector. Next, what are the companies are involved in public sector? So you know that so public sector and private sector are having limited end of the name limited. Okay, end of the name limited. So public sector having public enterprises, government departments, public corporation, public enterprises, government department, government corporations. Okay, so these are the public sectors and government companies. One more thing, government companies. These are under public sector. So joint stock companies come together, point the joint stock company. These are private and public company, but aided company we call it as a aided. So these one private sector and public sector, these are the ways or these are the undertaking corporations. Private undertaking and public undertaking and joint stock. This is what aided, called as a aided companies. Aided 50% government and 50% private. Okay, privatization. So these private sector, public sector, joint sector. So these are the things on private sector company we are having three board. Private sector having six board of directors, seven public sector having seven board of directors, unlimited. So private sector, only public sector having only members 50 members, private sector only 200 above. So this is the instructions of as per company sectors 1956 section 2 article number 365 according to these business undertaking going on to the do the business. See, just write down. Yeah, next one. Next types of business entities. This is the important point for you according to our syllabus. Types of business entities. Types of business entities. First one, sole partnership. Second one, partnership. And third one, limited liability companies. These are the business entities. According to our syllabus, types of business entities, business undertaking is a separate, types of business is a separate, right? Types of business entities. Now first go to sole partnership. So these sole partnerships, they are having advantages and disadvantages, advantages and disadvantages they are having, and partnership also same advantages and disadvantages, and limited liability company characteristics and features they are having from this syllabus. So sole partnership means sole is nothing but only one, only single. Sole partnership is nothing but only single. Just write down other types of business entities. Easy formation, limited liability, decision making, quantity products, this item, let's deliver components, minimum wastage, flexible, yes, this is the sole partnership. Now go to the point, types of business entities. So types of business entities we have having three ways: sole partnership, partnership, and limited liability company. Now go to the point. Today we are going to discuss with the help of sole partnership. What is sole? Sole means only one. Only one person. One person can do the business. One person can do the business. So sole partnership. Sole partnership. Only one person. Only one person plus one person. Only one person will do the business activities in the industry. It's called it as a sole partnership. So according to sole partnership, so we are having some characteristics and advantages. See that, so easy formation. Sole partnership is the easy formation. So easy formation. Why the easy formation means sole partnership is a simple in nature. Sole partnership is a simple in nature and easy to manage. Only sole partnership is again running one business activity easily. Sole partnership formation is easy formation. Why easy formation means to manage only one person. Limited liability, limited risk, and limited capital amount should be invested in the organization. That's why it is a easy formation. Next, limited liability. So limited liability, less liability, more profits. Limited liability. So this limited liability. So moreover, so this one why the limited liability we are calling means so small scale industries is there and large scale industries is there and medium scale and large scale. So these are the company. So only small scale industries only should be started only sole proprietorship, sole partnership. So limited liability company. Limited liability company means only one and only single partner should be invested only minimum amount. If it is, if we get loss, no problem. If we get a profit, it is invested. It is introduced one more goods, one more product in the organization. That's why we call it as a limited liability. Limited liability is the very simply to sole partnership. Next, decision making. So decision making is simply because of only one person take a decision. So it should be it have been risk. It have been take a risk in the decision making system. So this quick decision, all the decisions are taken by only one person. All the decisions are taken by only one person because of sole partnership, right? So quick decisions is possible and prompt action can be taken. Prompt actions can be taken because of the decision making only one person taking sole partnership. That's why. Okay. Next one, quality product. So why the quality product we are using? So which is we are going to manufacturing in the organization. The proprietor is only one person, but it has to take only decision. Only one person. So that's why we should be maintaining only high price and high quality and high price, high quality, and everything should be maintained only one person because of not only group member discussion, not only group member decision. It has to be taken only one decision for one product, right? Next, so personal attention and supervision of owner leads to quality of product. That's why quality of product will be successful into the sole partnership. Next, less legal complaints. Less legal complaints. Why the legal complaints? No legal action should be taken into the sole partnership. So because profits which the ends from the decision making, profits hence from the decision making. So that's why no legal, less of legal complaints. We are having some complications, but much more of complication does not exist into the sole partnership. The less complaints are we are indicated in this sole partnership. Next, minimum wastage. Minimum wastage. By the minimum wastage, all kinds of wastages can be estimated or reduced to minimum due to the personal supervision and affection. So because of minimum wastage, why the minimum wastage are running into the sole partnership? Only one and only running one business or supervision or managing and everything and decision making also taken one person. That's why. So here minimum wastage we are getting in sole partnership. Next, flexible business. It is flexible business for only one person. Why the flexible business? This type of business is flexible and can quickly accept to changing condition. Quickly accept to changing to the condition. That's why we call it as flexible business. So these are the characteristics or these are the advantages in sole partnership. Next, disadvantages. So whereas advantages compulsory, we get disadvantages also. Okay, good or bad. Okay, disadvantages is limited capital. Why the limited capital? Only one and only running one business. That's why it could not be invested much more of amount. So that's why we call it as a limited capital. If they are accepting any shares, that is what we call it as only shareholders, not a partnership. Okay, right? So limited. So these sources of capital is limited. This provided expressions of the business action. Expressions of the business action. The risk take personally. So modern factory cannot be started. That's why we call it as limited capital because of only one person has to be invested into the organization. Limited skill because he is the manager, he is the supervisor, he is the advisor, and he is everything. So that's why they are having limited skills because so they are working only one and only one person. So that's why since the owner cannot be master in a various field, various field, sometimes they are doing the labor's work also, right? They also have suffer losses along, right? So like the sales accounting, so once cannot be do the work because of owner should not be do the all work because of accountant doing accountant work and manager doing manager work. So that's why we are talking about limited skills. Manager having owner having limited skills. Next, high risk. It is a high risk. The proprietor has to take all the risk personally, also to suffer and losses from their various product. Profession means proprietor take everything risk. Proprietor has to take every risk into the organization. That's why we call it as high risk. No proportional existence. The business transmits when owner dies. The business transmit owner die. So die means no commission, no transportations, no transfers and no existence because of only one and only one owner in our sole partnership. So this is the sole partnership. Just write down. Okay, next one, partnership. Second stage is partnership. So what do you mean by partnership? Somewhere we are discussing about the business or partners and everything. Then what about partner? This one, partnership. So partnership is according to Companies Act 1956 Section 2 Article number 362. So partnership is nothing but we are doing business activity in between two persons. In between two persons with agreement. The partnership form business two or more person come together and do the business activities with their own funds. It is called partnership. Just write down all of you. Partnership forms of a business. Two or more people come together and start a business with their own funds. The parties in between with the agreement they have started the business activities. It is called partnership. Just write down partnership. So these partnership they are having some advantages and disadvantages. First one, the partnership organization. The partnership organization have a larger, just write down, just a larger financial resources. The partnership organization larger financial resources compared to sole partnership. Financial resources compared to sole partnership. Next objective, next advantages, just write down greater personal attacks. Now it is a flexible to others. Contact patterns gives more customer base and benefits. Personal contacts benefits to customer and others. So persons are having different skills in partnership model because of not only one person are included, only two or more persons are doing the business activities. So one person depends on one person. So many persons are involved. So that's why. So different skills are having different persons in partnership business. Different skills are having different persons in partnership business. Okay. Next expenditure per partner is involved. Less expenditure less expenditure per partner, less expenditure per partner is involved in business, is involved in business. Next one more thing, what about what is the reasons for we are having? Loss will be divided among the partners. Exactly. Loss will be divided among the partners. Right? These are the advantages how we will go to discuss with the topic of partnership. The partnership organizations are very large partner. So because of one or not only two or more persons or up to 50 or 200%, up to 50 persons above or involved, because of we already said partner public sector company and private sector company. From this topic partnership, so the partners are having, so because of two or more persons are involved at that time, so the partnership organization larger financial resources company, larger financial resources company. So when it is possible or 1 crore or 2 crore business or 10 crore business which is we are invested in the organization, compulsory we need to add some partners according to Companies Act 1956. It's a rule, right? So the partnership organization larger financial resources compared to the sole partnership. I already said sole means only single person. You would not able to understand, you would not able to involve any person because of only one person. But here only one or two or more persons are involved in the agreement. Two or more persons are involved in the organization with the agreement. They are following the rules and regulations in the organization. If they get any loss, if they get any profit, we will share the equal amount to the partner. So that is the difference between sole partner to partner. Next slide. So greater personal contacts in benefit. So who are involved in partnership, then compulsory will invest some of amount, then some of amount, and that time the contact of their benefits. If in case which purpose we are going to start the business, our goal is we are earning extra money on principal amount or capital amount. Okay, so we will go to introduce the shares in the market. On particular shares we are getting earning or extra amount on the particular share which is we are invested in the market. So the personal contacts of benefits to customer and others. Customers and others means customer is nothing but it is a shareholders. Here shareholders, they contact to each and everything because of one person or even the person are involved in the organization. They are communicating both of them with entertainment. Okay, so that is what the next one. Different skills are having different persons in partnership because of partnership. Two or more persons are involved. So one mindset is not equal to other mindset, right? Right. You know that different skills are having different persons in the partnership agreement. So they are having some technical skills, they are having some HR skills, they are having some different type of skills are having different partners. Next, less expenditure per partner in involved in a business. So because of, so I invested only 1 crore rupees, but I sold a share, but I announced, I provided some parts, some shares into the market. So because of lakhs of rupees are invested in the organization. So why? So less expenditure per partner, because of all are share the equal amount, all are share the equal profit. That's why you need to less expenditure per partner. Next one. Loss will be divided during the partner. Same things I already said. Loss and profit, we get loss and profit. But equally, we will go to share our partners. Next one, disadvantages. Write down the partnership organization get dissolved in case of retirement or death of partner. The partnership, when the partners and owner dissolved from the partnership, dissolved from the partnership in case retirement of death of a partner, So next one, the existence of partnership is for a short duration due to the why? Selfish attitude of partners in case of loss, in case of profit, in case of business entities, or in case of death. So they are moving selfish sometime. So that is also one of the disadvantages in partnership. Just note down all of you. Next one, limited liability company. Yes, the next one is limited liability company. So under this limited liability company, we are having body corporate and a separate legal identity and perpetual succession and only the profit motive and limited liability of partners and minimum 2 corporators for incorporation. So these are the objectives of limited liability company. Just write down, students. See that body corporate, in this body corporate limited liability company, from this body corporate we are having public company and public company sector and private company sector. I already said to you in previous class, private sector company having 4 directors and 200 limited unlimited 200 members, and private sector company having only 4 directors, 7 directors, only 50 members in body corporate. So that the separate legal entities is compulsory in partnership sector, compulsory having legal entity compulsory, because of according to 1956 Companies Act section 2 article number 362, separate legal entity is the most important, because of through that this lakhs of business or crores of business. So we are having 3 kind of businesses, that is what large scale, medium scale and small scale industries. So small scale industries should not be enhancement of legal entity, because of that is the sole partner should be maintaining, and separate legal entity is the partnership category. That's why we need compulsory registrations and rules, and according to Companies Act everything they are having from this limited liability company. Next one, perpetual succession. So perpetual succession means whenever we are getting profit and loss in between partnership act, so at that time we are going to distribute the profit equal and loss also equal. So which is those who are invested in particular, they shares we are distributing in their perpetual ratio. So next one is only profit motive. Profit business means, for example, take partnership. So partnership limited liability company. So only perfect motive means each and everyone having different types of skills. Few seconds back I already said to you. So not only member are involved in this, perpetual candidates are involved in this share in our company. So that's why I'm saying about only perfect motive. That limited liability should be following the perfect motive with rules and regulations and conditions. this limited liability of partners, only 7 members are involved in this limited liability. Next one, minimum 2 corporates. Minimum 2 corporates in the public sector and private sectors. And next one is for more corporation. So this is the thing of partnership. So if you are any doubt, please ask me and pick my number, raise your hand. So any doubt from this topic? Okay, thank you students, thank you very much. We will go to next class tomorrow itself. Thank you.
ఇంత క్లారిటీ ఉంది కానీ రీసెంట్